Alright, let's get started on this bad boy here. Sega CD-ROMs can be kind of finicky to get running, but once you got it running, we're set. Let me check the poll and see what do we got here. 2/3 of you want Frankenstien. Alright, on the poll here. Alright, let me exit this out. Yeah, Frankenstien beat out Dracula, you know. So let me just boot this bad boy up, and we'll get started. Let me make sure that the game runs first. Okay, this one's kind of a pain in the dick. This one ran actually easier. It was Dracula that was giving me the hard time. Let me, one sec here. So, hard reset. Drag that Frankenstein in there. Very get used to hearing that sound every time you boot up a Sega CD game. That is not what I wanted. Nope. Of course. Oh, you're kidding me, really? Is it this one? 'Cause sometimes the files are just like, There we go. Let me bring chat back up here. For 2 reasons. Published a century before Dracula, and second, Mary Shelley is considered the lesser of the 2 comparable horror adaptations. I'll put the controller down, I'll let the intro play. I had a feeling that you guys voted for that because we've all seen the AVG version. Yo, oh, it's the same studio that made the Dracula game. You ever from the side scroller? Yeah, I hope it's still cool. This is a blind playthrough. I looked up nothing. Dracula, Frankenstein, the turn-based RPG. Okay, interesting. This logo has animation this time, and Dracula was just an image, so the game wasn't working. The scary part is that it's rendered in uncanny CG. Hack the movies on the game focus how different or from how films are based on. But, yeah, that's kind of the thing with movie-based games. I'll talk more when the cutscene ends. Yeah, I gotta apologize right now if the video looks kind of scratchy or stretched out in some parts, because I have perfect sync enabled, which means that the timing is gonna match the audio. If you don't do that with Sega CD, sometimes the game won't even load, like in Dracula's case. So you have to see the game in all its ugly nature, or you can try to beat the game blind, if it even progresses. In this one, Victor Frankenstein uses electric eels as a source of electricity instead of lightning. Something tells me that that changes either because of a level design thing that they're going to do that I'm not aware of, or it's just they couldn't get like the clouds to look good, because cloud textures can be kind of a pain in the ass. Not as much as water or hair, but it still can be kind of nasty. Well, the CGI films you see with Pokemon, it's always fur and water to show how good the CGI is. It's more of a flex than anything else. We have Victor Frankenstein at home. Frankenstein at home. I'm surprised it's such a short loop of music for such a long-ass intro. When I got Dracula running, the intro wasn't nearly as long as this. And the Bram film as well. I don't know, I don't remember that detail. I think it's because when Bram still did the It's Alive line, it was just so, like, emotional, it just distracted me from everything else. Oh, this is not going to look pretty. This is going to be an ugly game to look at. I'm so... Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, coming to a theater near you, as if you care. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I'll have to wait for it? So I can't just like triple, quadruple tap my way across? Practice fights? I'm not sure if I want to do that. It's Alive is like the Universal film. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it feels kind of corny, like when you watch the older one, but when I saw Bram do it, I'm like, okay, you convinced me the line has to stay, you convinced me. So that's like a line that, when Bram does it, there's a lot of energy, but it feels like it's a very difficult line to make it feel like you're doing it because the character in the moment believes it, as opposed to, it's just tradition at this point, you know what I mean? Like with Peter Pan's tradition of Captain Hook and Mr. Darling are always the same actor. Like, sometimes you don't need that, you know, but there are a few times when it works. There was no sound. It's supposed to. Ingolstadt, February 1793. It's been forever since I've seen the original Universal one. Have I? I don't think I've seen the original Nosferatu in its entirety. No, that's different. Fucking. Well, all the black and white films are the same, obviously. I give my creation life. Yes. What is this? This is low-key, uncomfortably smooth animation. Wait, what the fuck is it on the top there? Are these item slots? Wait, if A is my slot, then what does B do? What does C do then? Oh, it's not. I am praying to God it's not one of these console point and clicks. I like point and clicks, but on console there's always something that they screw up in terms of the user interface. Electric eels. Oh my god, I took damage from that. Can I pass here? No. Oh shit. You say it's Nosferatu 22 on the exclusive public domain. Well, get ready for the sci-fi one, Nosferatu 2 at the end. So let's go up this door. Do I just touch it? Okay, just walk up into it. Remembering these up and down is going to be very interesting because it looks like a platformer. And I just realized that I am the monster. I am not Frankenstein himself. You can think that's a dumb thing not to recognize it, but considering, you know, the Batman game on NES, which was the best Batman game until Arkham came out for most people, had purple and blue Batman. I want to pass it. I can't go up any higher to walk around. Oh, that's incredibly lame. You're one of those very particular games, isn't it? What is this then? So I can't talk or interact with these things. Soundtrack's not bad. I mean, it's a little whimsical for Frankenstein game, but it's not a bad song at all. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I just... Okay, so if I just press up and I press the interact button, it takes it, I guess. It's really feeling a wee bit clunky, but I'm not sure if I like this. So what is the bread supposed to do? Give me health, give me life? Electrifying bread. I guess it's a completely blind playthrough. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I don't have my phone open for a guide, so... I just want to see like how this game is. Robert De Niro? This was before Casino? No, you're shitting me. Casino feels older than Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Maybe it's just the quality I saw of it on the plane, but... Eco Casino just feels like that 70s. Better term. Oh, get out of here. Oh, the door's at the angle. Oh, crap, I didn't see that. So until you gotta use that dripping thingy or the eels. Alright, so we've got, now I've got this here. So can I pick up the eels? Oh, what I'm wondering if it's kind of funny here. Wait. Stand target and you press the plunger. Okay, so if C gives me the item description. It's all by now, and they said they want trouble with me now. Okay. This is like some chase music, not supposed to like... Doesn't give me anything. She was 95, was 94. Yeah, it must have been the quality. That, or again, it's so 70s in terms of the setting that I just believe it to be older. Because when you see Mary Shelley, at least on what I saw on DVD, it felt cleaner, it felt crispier. But when I saw Casino, maybe because it had that very much that dreamlike illusion inside of the casino itself, it just felt like it was made older. Like they made it like authentically as they would in the 70s, so it feels like that, you know? Please help me. What? What's going on? Speak. And I speak and read and think and know the ways of man. I know not all this knowledge comes from, but I remember. Trace memories in the brain, perhaps. Are you my creator, and why am I here? Oh God, what have I done? You are a vile abomination. Come then, that I may extinguish the spark that I so negligently bestowed. Is this combat section? Oh. I'm assuming it's the next chapter of the game and not like it crashed. Oh, what? What the actual... Wait, is this 6-button? Oh, you are an asshole. Well, using it. I was a line in the book about the monster thing was challenging to Mortal Kombat, but I don't think this is what they had in mind. In the movie, at least, what he did with his wife, that was pretty gnarly. But this is evil! Like, I'll explain what's going on here. Don't tell me it's a game over. Let me try again. Okay, soft checkpoints. I'll take that. Wait, oh wait, those hearts are my lives? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Do them Miguel stitched together. Ramiro Corleone from corpses. Okay. Oh God, this is awful. This is terrible. Like, hold on a second, like. It's so awkward to explain what's going on because every time I think I can describe it, something else happens. Okay. Whoever designed this does not know what the fuck they're doing. What the fuck is that loose kick there? Kenneth Brom's got some moves. Where the fuck was this in El Dorado? Okay, so one of the games where 0 lives actually is the last life, and not every other game where 0 is a game over. Gotcha. The best way I can describe it is this. You're trying to play a fighting game, right? But I tell you now, you don't, because Sega has a 6-button option, and I haven't mapped that there. You have to fight with 3 buttons. Mortal Kombat and Struggle to fight on 3 buttons. Street Fighter, which needed 6, you can only do punches or kicks, and you have to switch to the start button. Now take that, right? Now you're trying to combo like you normally would in fighting game, but you can't combo. You can do like 1, 2 basic hits, and that's it. And it leaves you vulnerable and exposed. And the worst part is, if you've ever played a fighting game before, you either have a button to block like Mortal Kombat, or you have a back to block. Neither of which work. So you're literally just doing basic 1-2 punches, and hopefully you're fighting like school kids essentially. Just slap, 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 slap. And you have to do an entire point and click adventure on top of this. No wonder they had a practice fights option. This is god awful. Unless it's a terrible thing where they're gonna have you like upgrade your moves, which like that's utter bullshit. I expect this to be a very short stream with both these games. I don't expect to get very far in either of them. Wait, he blocked. How'd he block? Okay, that's that's supposed to like block against like his low kicks and shit, but it doesn't work. Oh my god. Woo! Woo! Okay, there's a block button. Okay, it's fucking C, the furthest button. Why not the middle one or like the first one? Okay, so there are some special moves that you can pull off, but it's like they're not like traditional inputs. Okay, now that I know there's a goddamn block button, I can try this again. Show me the game over screen. I don't know who the fuck thought this was a good idea, but these fights are just so clunky. Oh, that's it? No game over and electricity hitting it? That would have been cool. Like a fucking Jekyll and Hyde. Let's try again. Ah, God, this is just... This is definitely something. I was worried about clunky interface for the point and click. No, I gotta worry about the goddamn combat in a point and click. I thought Harvester was bad, but I don't know. Harvester can kind of forgive because the shitty game you kind of save scum. You can load a game. How the fuck do you save in this game then? Just a passcode or some shit? Let me see if I can change the options for fighting. Why would I turn off the enemy? This isn't very helpful at all. Looks cool, but it's not helpful. Okay, the Brogans moves, bro. I thought this is a whole goddamn vanity project. Let's try again, though. We know where to go. I know I can't eat the bread during the fight, and I'm more than grateful that it doesn't make you use your in-game health with the fights as well. Thankfully, it's not too far. It's just... Oh, shit. Yeah, point and clicks, dripping is never ever a good thing. I know you like these movie-based games, but honestly, bro, some of these are like total ass. They're on. They're fun to stream because we can talk about them, but it's ass. It's ass. Yeah, like I press A on the left to pick the item, press C to use the item, and then B gives me an item description, which is like, why? Should the description be on the further side or the first one at least? The way my thumb's moving like across the whole controller. I think I was bitching about the fighting controller, so just ignore me. This is gonna be... I might have to actually put this thing down and like put like 3 fingers on the controller. Like, this should have been the fight music here. Da, 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 da. Let's go here. Yeah, we're not gonna get far at all in this game. I've accepted it. I've resigned to my fate. Creator, I've resigned to it. It's probably, yeah, good. Oh, fuck. wonder if I can grab. Oh, yeah, okay, I can't. But I can charge. Look at these hitboxes. You see how bad this is. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Like, how am I supposed to get him? This motherfucker just... Oh my god. Fucking... Victor here has better moves than goddamn Chun-Li, because Chun-Li's gotta do like triple backflips and shit to hit everyone. He just goes, just have a bit of my penny low first. The heel to the face. Boosh. I mean, beaten by a dude who's got penny low first. I can stack my bread for health. I don't think it works in the fight. It would be funny if it did, though. What? Hello? What the fuck did I do? Oh no, the bread took my health? The bread took my health away. The fresh bread betrayed me. What happened to the creature? Does he have a fucking gluten allergy? Is that what happened here? Oh! No wonder he wants to kill you, bro. Life is pain. Every step, every bite, every breath, you're just dying, man. Knee to the ground. No, this is some awkward ass combat. I don't think I can get past this first part. I know Dracula is ridiculous. Platform gonna be like pixel perfect, like you don't get a chance to recover your health. But holy shit, bro! This is gonna go. Were they deliberately trying to ruin Coppola's movies in these games? Because I can't tell if it's an aptitude or if it's just like we want this idea, but we don't know how to program it. Yeah, I mean, if I don't beat Victor, I'll show you with the bread and see what I mean. This, my man, this is a struggle, bro. I have to actually like resort to this fucking combo right here, just like, ugh, fuck. It's not a perfect combo either. It's like there's no like infinites or whatever. If I wanted to play a monster fighting, I play fucking Terror Drone. At least that's designed to be a fighting game, as clunky as that piece of shit is. That's clunkier than this, but at least the moves input makes sense. Look at that, Michael Jackson. That's what the fucker is. He's Chun-Li Jackson. Oh jeez. I'll give it one more shot. I don't think we're gonna beat this thing. This is just too damn strange. And I mean, I'm surprised Brandon Fraser doesn't have any games. Well, then again, maybe the cartoon based on the movie has a game, because I know Jackie Chan Adventures has a couple of games. Can't skip this damn logo. Ugh. Part of me wants to practice the fights. Part of me thinks it's not going to help at all, because I don't think it's going to have a good practice mode. Let's try it anyways. Is the bride playable at least? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Like, what? What the? I mean, don't get me wrong. This is actually pretty damn cool what I'm seeing, but like, why wasn't the whole game just a fighting game that you actually designed well? Why do you have this point-and-click adventure concept if you clearly want to make this cool monster fight? Like, you could have made it like the creature wasn't the only monster that Frankenstein had designed. There were tons of failed experiments, and you must fight them all off in order to reach Victor. But Victor doesn't know about this whole throwdown. I would have completely bought into that concept. Because it would be kind of a fun thing to see, like, what other horrors can you think of in the vein of Frankenstein? Yeah, I'm not having luck with the throws, because usually when you punch and kick at the same time, typically that's what a throw will do. I'm having to explain the fucking fighting control in my Frankenstein game. He's just throwing both his arms up like a dance. Woo! Does the Z motion work? Okay, that one actually worked. But nah, see, because he doesn't have the fucking fancy high kick that Frankenstein, sorry, the doctor has. Because the series got 2 games. Yeah, Game Boy Advance is not too hard to emulate. Just not gonna look good if you make it up too big. Let's try again. Let me guess. He took damage for eating the fucking heel of the bread. That's what it is. I'm gonna give it one last shot, and maybe let this last set of lives. If not, we'll go straight to Dracula. This is gonna be a very short stream, only because we can't get too far. I don't want. I don't know. I feel less bad for dying here than for fucking Splatterhouse. Maybe because Splatterhouse is actually, you know, it's simple, but you have to be uber precise, and of course you have the fucking Michael Jackson. Woo, 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 over. I'm gonna take it because I think we need the bread for something else, unfortunately. The item slot there. Put in the inventory. Put bread in the fucking inventory. It's not for me, it's for someone else in the future. You can find the homeless man? Come on, if we find a bottle of milk, we can make this Midwestern Frankenstein. It was storming night down in Pennsylvania. I know that's not Midwest, but still. Good thing we got all the milk and bread. Midwest, Pennsylvania, Southern accent. Good job, Hollywood. Good job. You're gonna love our movie. See. Straight up Frankenstein with a complete incarnation of the 2 monsters. That would have been cool. Yeah, the Frankenstein is starting down with other like Universal styled monsters, and the final boss would be Dracula. Hell, that could have started the movie like that if they wanted to make that dark universe with all those guys and shit. Can I go back? Okay, so we can leave before the fight starts. Okay. I want to see this other door right here. I don't know, maybe I'm using karate gloves or some shit like that. Oh no, there's that other monster that we saw. So this is a point-and-click adventure game, kind of. But there's monsters up the fucking wazoo. Like, I want to fight the monster to see what happens, but I don't sure if I need to. You know what I mean? Oh, it's like Pokemon encounter. They fucking touch you, then the fight starts. So in theory, I could escape here without fighting everybody. In theory. I'm took out my house. Yeah, like, this is clearly some other failed experiment that Victor made. So why isn't this just the horror fighting game before Terror Drum, you know? I know there's a lot of bad, shitty fighting games like Cosmic Ninja, but still. Because you could commend them on the concept. Here it's like I had a feeling that Mortal Kombat was doing gangbusters right now around this time, because it was 95, you said, right? 93, 95? Yeah, MK was making big-ass money. And the point-and-click adventures were also big on PC. So they had to kind of pick, like, do we pick the point-and-click adventure crowd because that makes more sense this kind of game, or do we pick the fighting game crowd? And I think it's kind of how this weird compromise of like the overworld is a point-and-click adventure game, but the main meat and potatoes is fighting. It's a very interesting choice, and as weird as it sounds, I think it actually could have worked in much better hands. What are these? Are those gnats? What's the method? Okay, we got something in our inventory. Wait, what's this? Chlorophyll. Are we supposed to do the chlorophyll on Air Doctor? That would explain why the thing freezes. Maybe I can use the chlorophyll on the Doctor. Let's try. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's worth a shot. Skip the whole speech. Grab the damn keys. Okay, we got here. Alright, that actually works. Okay, so we're not supposed to fight this guy. But still, who thought the fighting concept? Like, there's no way the fuck I'm gonna figure this out the first time. So potentially, maybe it's the store that we came in last time. Is the store locked? Yeah, 94 MK like 3 was doing gangbusters with ultimate MK4 MK3. My brain's mush. Don't ask you why there's no audio. It was working fine for Dracula when I was testing that one out. I don't know if it's an emulation issue. It probably is, but in the first cutscene, like after the main one, didn't really have anything. It's all the same folder too, which is the worst part. The town of Ingolstadt, Germany. See, not the place on the map, but now the town on the place on the map. Yeah. Visitors in the game don't hate you. It's like, yeah, my mom said I wasn't a good-looking boy either. I'm supposed to blame Dad for that. Sweet. I can't put the pig in my inventory. I want to take the porker home, man. He's adorable. I'm being surrounded by pigs. Yeah, so far, this feels like they had a cool point-and-click adventure plan, but then the Mortal Kombat money just influenced it. That's what it feels like. I could be dead-ass wrong. Help! Get us up! I'd like to, but, yeah, this feels, yeah, this is like, this feels very much like it's supposed to be a purely console point-and-click adventure game. Go away, you hideous inbreed! Damn, man, you don't want my money? You would regret that when I become, Frankenstien, you know, the big-ass rapper? Well, no, at least Bavarian and Polka, I believe. It's not many places that, so I came out the house from down the stairs, right? Which insinuates that this place down here is not. Yeah. So where can we go? Unless I'm supposed to go in that little building there, and then from there I just... The pig just let me down. Move! Damn it! Move! Oh shit. Yeah. We think we have to go in here. I think in here somewhere in here for the next location. What happened? Wait, I don't have the bread anymore? So when it changed locations, it just... I want to try to get you out, but I don't know what the fuck to do. Let me guess, I gotta fight the dog too, don't I? I'm sure why not. Oh god, I was fucking joking about having to fight the dog. What the fuck? This game's having me fight dogs? What the hell's wrong with this game? He's not even a hellhound, he's just a prison dog doing his job. That's the worst part. Like, there's no meat, no thing to distract him. I had to beat the poor dog up with my fist. This is just sad, bro. Not even fun, like, I'm just mashing my button. Like, it's not fun to play, the sound effects aren't fun. At least the dog's just not whimpering to oblivion. I'm just grateful, because that would make it a lot harder than it needs to be. Punches are juicy, I'll give it that. But it's a dog. Yeah, it's not fun. It's just, ugh. I thought we were joking about having to fight the dog, but no, it's just, dude. Honestly, I think in the movie, if it snapped its neck, it would be more fucking humane. Yeah. Wait, touch them. Get us out of here! What the fuck? I need to find a key, don't I? Too much longer than opening a Frankenstein in the Arctic. That is true, but I hate to say it, but when you do darker tasks like that in a game, you have to either justify the need to do that, or you gotta make the game fun. Like, no one bats an eye if you shoot the hellhounds in Call of Duty Zombies, because those dogs are just vicious. It's quick kill or be kill, and they're terrifying as fuck. I can see why nobody covered this. I'm sure everyone got stuck on the Frankenstein. But what? Okay, what I press? Get back in there. Because I assume that the spiders are gonna be there. Okay, come on, touch, get it. Some liquid. Oh, the spiders! Fuck you! Fuck you! I was afraid of that. He's doing me damage. Anything else to go? Move! Get the fuck out of the way! I'm guessing it's What? Move! Fuck! Oh my god! No, it's not. No, get the fuck out. No. I want to assume this is the liquid we have to use. That's my guess. Do we need a key? I think I honestly, guys, need a fucking key. Sorry, see, you can barely hear those footsteps. That's attention to detail, but it's not very helpful. On this game, I gotta respect the ambition of the game. I gotta respect it. I'm not saying it's a good game, but I gotta respect its fucking ambition. Yeah, this thing is not like some of the chloroform. It's intuitive, but you have to like lose first for the intuition to make sense. Unfortunately, kind of a bummer. New part of town, alright. Get lost, freak! Hey, man. I didn't ask to be born. I just was. This ain't Uber. One of the game for Bram Hamlet was worse than this or that. El Dorado? Well, I was the only Bond film to know to have game adaptation. I'm not sure about Wild Wild West. I think Wild Wild West, it just sounded like a game. You got thirsty at anything to drink? Okay, this works. Come closer. Let's guard these keys. Okay, gotcha, let's go. Yeah, I think just the issue with the 3D rendered models clash with the 2D sprites. I can't really tell who, what, or where I'm supposed to go. Also, it's going to be design choices because of the color scheme. The color scheme doesn't help you a lot. I'm going to assume that the Hamlet game is worse, because that to me seems like it's a lot harder to get into a proper video game, solely on the fact that it's based off of Shakespeare and developers will go to do anything to make you feel like you can't use that here. So which cell am I supposed to use it for? Big ass dungeon crawler, isn't it? Right. Yeah, it says save, so it says pause, so with the beginning screen it says load game. So how do you save a game, I'm wondering? Because this game doesn't seem too terrible once you know what the hell you're doing, combat aside. Maybe it's my bias towards adventure games, but okay, so it does a little bit of circle. At least Wild Wild West seems like it would be like a if it embraces the batshit spider thing at the end, then yeah, it's gonna probably be a fun game. Two other keys in the rack. Yeah, I saw that. I was trying to tap to get them. I didn't think I could grab them. Perhaps I was wrong. Yeah, I'll go back and get them with 2 keys. Yeah, if the game lets me from that still. Oh my god, the fucking... Probably the worst NPCs I've ever seen in a top-down isometric game. Ah, yeah. Warfare's again, a faithful novel would be amazing. Yeah. I unfortunately would be kind of an asshole if I did that, and I would say, make it like The Walking Dead, we have a chapter like a week or every month, like The Walking Dead game used to do, but make him kind of like nice sized to kind of keep that suspense going. What's that? Tap that in here. As you can see, it's not letting me grab it. Type C, type B, no. Type A2, no. So I'm wondering if I just have to be stupid and just... Alright, let me see the item description. Yeah, it's like next slot's ready. I tap my item, I press the 3 buttons. How did I save? I don't even know how I did that. I think I just hit all. Oh, I hit all A, B, and C right afterwards. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to hitting all 3 buttons at the same time would cause me to have a save feature? That makes 0 fucking sense. You have a start menu. Why not use that? Could you not program that in the RAM capacity? It's a shame because again, there's a lot of cool ambition in this fucking game. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, one part of the novel would be amazing, yeah. Just the first part in the Arctic, we need to get to set the tone and then everything else. And then part 2 with his university days, and he meets his fiance. Part 3 with then, you know, the monster's story. Fuck. You got ranged weapons too. Oh shit, fucking great. This fucker gets infinite and I don't. Look what this game's devolved into. We were having some decent time and then the fucking prisoners and shit. I mean, it's not bad music, but again, it's still not the music for Frankenstein's Via, or the house in the beginning. That should be the fight music. This should be played when you try to escape it. Good evening! You are watching Franken Combat! Apparently how you deal with city guards, just like crouch and just pray for the boost. I was gonna try to Dracula soon, but I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun with this in the worst way possible. Like, this game can't get any worse. I thank God there's no fucking timer. And there's a second one right there too. I'll have to fight him too, unless they count as one guy. Let's be back in. So as long as I run to those patrol officers, I don't get my shit pushed. Get in! No! I can't get in the door! They can't touch me. Are they glitched out or what? Flip side of broccoli. Oh yeah. City guard room. Ah, okay. That explains some things. Yeah, it's a console adventure. You know how these games go. I'm wondering, is the door locked? Shit. I can't tell if there's anything here, if it's just the wall being rendered weird. It feels like there's something else there, but yeah, it just feels weird as shit. I'm really like pressing up to hump everything to find an item. I feel like there's supposed to be something here, but again, eventually I'm getting very particular in the order. I don't know what it is. Pasta and broccoli, even if you do the basic ass alia e olio, oh that shit's great. So alia e olio with some broccoli. I personally would add a little bit of like steak or protein, some meat protein on the side, and I consider that a good dinner. Hardest part of making aglio olio is not that it's hard to make. It's just that whenever I make it, I always feel like there's a need to get something else. An entire goddamn general store here. Hey, you get out of me, shop! This man just threw me out. It's not a bad game, but really, I was not expecting. Are we gonna go and terrorize his house because we don't have anything else to do? I think we're at that point. Please let me take the chandelier with the candles. Let me burn myself. Whoa. Well, does the key work here? Don't tell me the key works here. Chicken Alfredo with bacon? Nice. Yeah, more protein the better. Less carbs, less like, and less fat for sure. This game is so huge for a console point-and-click adventure, but there's such a little sense of direction. There's not even a prompt where it's like, I need to find a way to free those cellmates. They have the key, or for something, you know. It just feels, yeah, it feels like they don't know what they want. They want a cryptic adventure, or do they? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of design clash here, but most importantly, a lack of time and money. Send a message out. What do you mean send a message? Does that have to do with send a message to get someone to get these guys out of jail? Oh, Jurassic Park said Sega's big as well. Oh, no doubt about it. That game pushed CGI, so of course everyone's gonna try to capitalize on that tech to show, look how big we are too. Carbonated vitamins season for eating more veggies as well. Even frozen vegetables aren't too bad for you. Yeah, this game's not giving me any fucking hints. And I might just switch over to Dracula. I'll probably just save here. And hopefully my emulator remembers where the fuck I'm at. Oh, it's a joke, alright. Yeah. I didn't even touch him. I didn't even press A. I just like lightly touched the man. I could look up a guide, but yeah, this is just. Yeah, I don't intend on beating this, although I might low-key be tempted to try it out in the future, like on my own time. Because there's nothing in Frankenstein's house that needs a key, so. Yeah, I mean, I can always look it up myself if you want. Oh yeah. That I think maybe the game is deliberately this hard because of all the rentals from the weekend. At least in the West, I mean, rentals are expensive and hard as shit. Back in the owner's house, so what can I grab? Gotta be something in that prison back there. We're gonna let him check. Turn over the candles? Okay, I gotta be like right here then, don't I? So tricky to position just right. I'm like humping the edge of the wall and it's not letting me, like, take or move the candles. Did he do anything particular with the candles, or is it like, did he use a certain tool, or is it just his raw hands like this? Because this is, if he just touched it, bro, then it's gotta be in the right spot. Like, maybe I'm too close. 3 buttons to fucking press, why can't I get it? Unless you're like in the prison, then there's more candles there. So we are gonna set the guy's house on fire then. If it lets me do this shit. Yeah, this is not making any sense for the control scheme. A is to pick the item, right here. Press B, pressing C. Pressing A also to grab it, but it's not either. It's a shame. Do I need like a stick or something to do this? Because it feels like it wants me to use something else to get that. Now, let me look at it. Let me look this up quickly. I want to see how stupid this is. Give me a sec, guys. Sega CD. Walk through and let's see what moon logic will have to do to get the thing to turn over the candles. You're supposed to have to kill a dog, Tony? You weren't supposed to kill a dog because you fed a chicken that you stole from the Tony's shopkeeper's store. You probably do something else to get the store owner distracted. Head far right, horse feeder, full of pellets, over, stop the thing. Okay, yep, you're missing a step. We have to go back to the stable. I forgot, I'll read it back when I get there. We have to find a way to make the horse kick over the bale of hay, take the bale of hay, then we can throw the bale of hay onto the candle and it will turn it over. If you let me fucking leave, I would appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing Dracula next. If not, I can always restart like another playthrough later because it's the same damn game. This is the stable. Oh wait, no, stable's outside. Now, what do I do to make a kick over the bale of hay is my question. Guard room, no, that's what we do. What the fuck's the stable at? I gotta remember that shit. Yeah, I'll give it like another 6 to 10 minutes if we can't get the bale of hay. We'll at least set the damn thing on fire. We'll at least try to do that. And then for that, we'll just play Dracula and see how those planes. I am just so like with this game right now. Not upset, but like, damn. Like the puzzle for the candle that doesn't feel intuitive at all. We gotta accept that fucking moon logic or some of these puzzles, but there's only so many times you can put moon logic back to back to back to back and still expect people to play this shit. Down here, right? Okay, in here? Frau Blue Hair, come on, do the thing, do the thing. Be spooked. Don't tell me I need an item to make the horse move too. there's more? Okay. We gotta feed the damn horse, don't we? Horse here. There we go. Am I stuck here? Don't tell me I fucked myself over by putting in the wrong spot. I might have fucked myself over. I think I soft locked myself. Should have just like put it over here. I can't move where the horse is at, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm soft locked. Actually, you know what? Let's actually use that load feature only one time now. Alright, so I can actually remember this spot here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let me try some here. I want to try it here. I want to put it here. There we go. I'm going to take the bale of hay. And then we'll set the house on fire, and then we'll go over to Dracula. We've got something done in this godforsaken game. Yeah, but if you can see the big problem that you can't say, well, you could kind of say like a normal point-and-click adventure, but there's no, it's not very intuitive, unfortunately. That's the big thing. But I think that's just part of the nature of these console adventure games. It's not. Yeah, they got to either focus a lot more on the point-and-click aspect and make it really work, like how later, like even more kid-friendly games like Putt Putt Goes to the Moon kind of thing. Even Blue's Clues, those point-and-clicks had a lot more intuitive stuff for little kids. Unless it has to be that easy. But at the same time, there's also not a lot of things to interact with. You know, like we saw with Phantasmagoria, you click on certain things and cool little interactions and all that stuff. So it feels like it's not too much to do. So there's this weird limbo where the adventure stuff isn't really the best, but then the combat isn't the best either, but it's not like decent either of them two. Help! Help! Seymour! The house is on fire! No, mother. It's just the German light. Go get some water! How about no? No, I'm just going to do this. Alright, let's just save the game here. Okay, let's go. Alright, Cruel Bastard, see you play the game in the future someday? You're not a cruel bastard! Because once we figure out what the hell to do, it's not too terrible. It's just that the combat, it's just that everything's a little too clunky for its own good. Like, if the fighting was smoother, or if the point and click, or the adventure aspect was a bit more intuitive, with like pick what items you can pick up, what you can't pick up, where to go, and all that kind of thing, then I wouldn't be bitching nearly as much. But it's like, two things here are less than average, and it's not bigger than the sum of its parts. That's ultimately what it is. Right, so I'm gonna, we're gonna hard reset that Genesis here. I'm blind. I'm blind. Reset. Let's boot up some from Dracula. Give me a sec here. Yep. Point and click foremost. It should have been either a point and click foremost or just be a full-on monster fighter. Either of those two, or better yet, if they had enough money, which I doubt, they could have made it into two games, a monster fighter and that. And they could have been loosely connected. And that, I think, would have made a lot more sense. Yeah, but that's just the thing. Console point-and-click adventures are almost always going to be tougher to navigate because you don't have as much room and dexterity, and most importantly, memory. I think that's why Phantasmagoria only came out in Japan, because they were willing to port that stuff with all those 100,000 shots of cutscenes and everything, you know. Because most point-and-click adventures aren't like Sam and Max. I mean, like, even if you compare Phantasmagoria to how intricate that is, compare that to the Walking Dead games, which were made for consoles first, and they came out in the 2010s. There's a lot less to do with this Walking Dead 2010 game than there is in games like Phantasmagoria, games like Sam and Max, Grim Fandango. Ported or not. But a Dracula point-and-click adventure game, a good one, would have been great. Yeah, Brana's Frankenstien vs. Coppola's Dracula. I mean, Coppola's still alive, and he still wants an Apocalypse Now horror game. That would be great. Frankenstein vs. Dracula in Vietnam. Against Colonel Kurtz. Oh, that would be fun. Look where Colonel Kurtz gets brought back as Frankenstein. Okay, good, the music's playing. If you don't have the perfect sync to enable, you will actually not get the music, and the game will just glitch out here. It'll say, beware, for like 20 seconds, it'll go black, and then you can't go anywhere. Let's see how bad this is. I mean, of course we've seen the AVGN review, but I want to... The difference between just seeing bad control versus experiencing it, playing the controller with one testicle in each stick, even though it's a D-pad game. There was a point-and-click Dracula game that had a Sega CD and no pictures of the films. It was just Dracula, not Bram Stoker's Dracula. I actually will have to check that out.
The year of our Lord, 1897.
Yes!
Jonathan Harker takes his first brave steps on his long and perilous journey. His single purpose is to rid mortal man of this appalling creature, and banish his memory from the realms of the living. For while he lives, terror roams the earth. But beware of the stones across the bog, for they conceal...
They can what? No, die, Sean Connery. Tell me what we're supposed to do. Die, Sean Connery. Repeat. Come in. Repeat. Oh, that is... Oh. That responds. But this... Tap. Tap. It's like a whole second delay, like... What the fuck kind of gravity physics is this? Oh, this is gonna be... Oh god, that slow panning camera is gonna kill me. Who the fuck made this? No, this is not the guys who did the Batman Forever beat 'em up. No, but it feels like it in all the what? The bear trap. Okay. Look at my health, bro. Look at this. What? Oh my god, bro. John Wick is dead. Come on, game. Reload me. Oh, I just pressed start to... What the fuck? Give me a second here. I have to press start to continue manually with the next life. That is just some bullocks. I can't turn around. Like, the monster mash, bro, look at this. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. We're not even past level 1. I have to die twice. Yeah, like you don't die and fall in the pit. Like you just kind of like resurrect like on the spot. You have to jump over these or what? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, it's like in the middle. I think I was having more fun with fucking Frankenstein, to be honest here. I can't crouch and kick. What the fuck kind of bullshit is this? Like, can I even get over this thing? Is the jump even enough? No, you take damage. You can't jump over it. You don't have enough power or clearance. They did not fucking test this game. Did not QA test this shit. Yeah, I see the problem with AVG. Instead about like you take damage and there's no like recovery time. How much shit they throw at you? You need like a frame or two of recovery time. Stop. Get over. Get over. Get over. This is the whole movie just jumping, like seeing like Keanu Reeves jump like a birdman, like a bat, like a bunny. Just God, I thought Jurassic Park on the NES, so on Sega Arcade was brutal, because that's impossible to beat without taking without dying. Come on, Sub-Zero mythologies. He fell from the ground straight back to the top. This game was not meant to be jumped around. Who the fuck told him I need to shake your ass in the air when you fucking do this crap? Is that an extra life? I don't know what that is. Okay, play. This is stage 1! How the fuck I get past stage 1? Oh, boss fight. Oh, fuck me. What the fuck hitboxes are these? Fucking launch me straight to the other goddamn thing. Well, these have the same hitboxes as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde's bombs, I swear to God. I didn't even think the platform could be any more fucked up, but here it is, apparently. To the Doom Buggy. At the end of the stage, come on, get in! Oh, I have to walk off screen. Oh, that makes sense. Don't walk to the fucking car. Count Jankula, bro. Like the vampire of video games. That'd be great. This guy might be John Rhys Davies. Oh, he assumes to be Bram Stoker and everything his own novel. That would make sense. Liberty even 4? Well, I don't fucking know. I think Dracula's like, we have extra money in the budget. Use that shit.
Lay hidden danger, and so Harker, oblivious to the cruel and terrible dangers that await him there, boards the coach that is to speed him into the very heart of the Dark One's domain. But take heed, for lifeless statues are not always made of stone, and the Count, in one of his many guises, made the rain.
He made what? What is it? Bro, I have not seen blue-green this bad since the fucking Matrix. Oh, reminds me if we dive to see the Keanu Reeves death scream though. This one is way worse than the previous game as a video game, but I just think there's something hilariously more entertaining about this. Because we're just dying so badly. Because this could have been a really cool fucking game. Not like Castlevania kind of cool, but like a fun novelty game. But nah, you got fucking Zippy over here. I know too much. We went too far. Oh, like, look at this, bro. We're fighting against the entire new Spirit Halloween's thing. Rats, spiders. What the fuck? Look at all this shit. There is no way in fuck. Like, look, like, you can kick, right? You can't crouch and kick. So there's no way in fuck they expect you to just go jump, 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 jump. This is atrocious. Like, look at that. I can't even hit them reliably. I have to like swing it before the land with my foot. Put Lawrence Tennant in GBV. Do a video. What not Dracula? True. Remember those old school Video Now players? They were kind of cool for like 20 minutes until people got portable laptops for the same price. I mean, seriously, bro, it's a vampire game, and the best you can do. I can forgive the bats, I can forgive the spiders, and I can forgive occasional rats, but that's the entirety of your level design as far as enemies are concerned. Like, what's the difference from a fucking fumigation simulator? Okay, now we got a zombie? Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you dick. You fucking dick. This will Ghost 2 to give you extra damage. That is absolutely evil. There's a good amount of atmosphere here, but the gameplay just ruins it. Look at that. We're in a font. We're in Dracula's mansion. The best you do come up with fucking books from 2 fucking directions. That's not fair at all. It's not even the full fucking screen. It's horribly compressed. It takes a second for it to start, even on video. Oh my god, this is the good life, guys and girls. Press start to press yes. Okay, one of those games. No, wolves are green mist. Can I skip this? Belay. Okay, so we can. Okay, that glitched. Okay, wait for you to move before continuing the music. I thought the audio was just stuck for a second. Jesus. Dracula would be cooler, you'd think. You know, like throwing knives or like haunted nights. Might be cliche now, but for CGI technology, it probably would be like, kind of cool to see like a 3D rendered version of these things. But nah, they went to Party City or whatever, and just like rendered in those toys. Before Belle came to Beast's life, the Beast sometimes lent Dracula his castle as a home away from home. Oh my god. Is that why it's called Hotel Transylvania, where the whole idea started? Fuck that 4th movie, bro. Fuck it. You want to have Dracula romantic love interest in the 3rd one, I can get it. But just remember the mythos you had established in the first 2 films before doing that. And then turning Dracula human, it's like, what's the fucking point then? You took away all the thing that made him interesting. Even Adam Sandler chose not to come back when he read that script. And he was Dracula for the 3rd one. That 3rd one wasn't the best one either. You only got to see the first 2 and trust me if you're even interested in these films. To be fair, there are far worse family films. There are better ones, yeah, but there are far worse you can do. 2 actually had me laughing. These fucking bats. I have nothing to say about these bats. It's just, why? Like, how many loves are in this game? Because it feels like it's designed that... Did you fucking type from the fucking doorway? Holy shit. This is literally death by 1,000 paper cuts. How am I supposed to do this shit? Seriously, it feels like there's like a levels here you get through with barely enough lives. That way you get the last life, you have like 2 lives left, and that way you're just exactly 1 life short. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Look at that. Look at this shit. The books are too high for me to jump over. They're too low for me to punch. Yeah, they never tested this shit. They just slapped hitboxes all together. If it was easier to get more lives, I'd be completely okay. Well, I wouldn't be completely. I'd be more okay with it, but not completely. Hello? The game did not just glitch on me, did it? Should be able to play as the four main characters in the film: Harker, Homewood, Morris, Stewart, and Helsing. Exactly, yeah, you should have been able to. If anything, it would make sense for, you know, like, if there's gonna be only 5 really tough levels, or 10 of them, each character for 2, I don't expect them to do a Castlevania where each character gets different abilities and has certain specific routes. That would be too much for a movie-based game. Especially if you're trying to do the CGI shit here. But, it'd be cool at least to play as, you know, at least, I'd say at least as Harker and, Helsing. At least those 2. Helsing has to be there as one of them. It's Anthony Hopkins, you know. And then one other one. It took this long for us to get a Goblin boss. Why did he move so weird? Like, oh, I see what they did there. Look at this shit. His natural punch is just too low to hit the motherfucker. I cannot jump and punch at the same time. You fucking kidding me. How am I supposed to kill this motherfucker? Like, seriously. He swings in, like, he just barely gets out of my reach. Seriously, who the fuck programmed these hitboxes? This is just all around terrible. We're not even gonna get to the fucking graveyard level with the goddamn spikes. There's no recovery time for hits. Your hitbox is insufficient in every fucking way. It's not easy to get more lives. Who do they expect to beat this game? Honestly. Who do they expect to beat this game? Quincy has a Bowie knife and the one to live the fatal blow. Yes, you're right. Quincy and Helsing should have been the 2 big ones. Because Helsing's the titular vampire hunter. The big one across history, even outside of Bram Stoker's Dracula. And then Quincy for the sake of the film adaptation.
And so how?
I'm actually going to have to put some effort into that book section. I just want to see the beginning of the last level, at least. The search for Dracula's about to end here if these 5 lives go through. And no, I'm not going to try again. This is just... It's not like... See, last week with Splatterhouse, I was fucking up, yeah. We were learning how the game worked. We were making some progress here. Here we know how the game works, and it's fucking awful. If I ever try this again, I'm gonna need some Game Genie cheats for the invincibility, because there's no fucking way. Even then, that's still gonna be a bit of a headache. You know it's bad when you can use infinite health and it's still gonna be a pain in the dick. I gotta like... How do I juke them out? Because I can't hit them. Jesus Christ. This is awful. This is terrible. The Angry Vegan Nerd Review does not do this shit justice. It does not. It's an injustice. You're being spared. Just make Dracula with his white hair with the baboon butt hair? Oh yeah, fucking course. Make it 2 Dracula? Is he the boss of the stage? Cause that shit seems like it's like level 3, level 4 type shit. Cause we're not gonna make it. Now that invoking another continue at least. Which I don't fucking have. Oh god, this is just this is definitely more fun to watch than to play. And I'm playing with a fucking 6-button controller to make it more authentic to the Sega experience. So I'm not using some weird PlayStation shit. It's completely... The controls are... The layout's okay, but... The hitboxes, the fact you can't jump and punch at the same fucking time. The fact you can't crouch and kick, it really hinders what your natural instinct would be in any other game. You wanna punch back slow? You can't punch a hit, you gotta get down and punch. seriously, it's just, I get what they're going for. But the fact that your hitbox is literally, like, arm perfect, it's just not worth it. Keanu eats animals, Sega CD game. This game is fucking Keanu the Exterminator, bro. He doesn't kill vampires, he just kills everything else. He fumigates the house while Van Helsing does all the killing. I love dogs, but not bats. And fuck rats. Now, this is the part where I lose my fucking health. How did I hit the book? I don't know how the hell I did that. Even my fucking crouch punch is too... oh my... What the fuck? There is no... I was the god. I'm jumping over fucking everything like a goddamn rabbit. Oh my god. That is bad when just jumping like a madman is the optimal strategy to get through. Keep walking, keep walking. That is so... that is terrible. There's no way that should have worked. No fucking way. I would have rather like a lot less. I mean, why don't we have like a boss? Why not have like the Brides of Dracula be like a recurring stage enemy? I mean, you could argue it's kind of dumb he would have 100 wives, but when you're as old as Dracula, you can kind of believe he has 100 wives. You know what I mean? Got a fucking duck. Get up here, got a duck. Oh shit, this is just terrible, man. I'm supposed to get a fucking hit if you just keep floating above my fucking hitbox. There's no way to lure him down without me taking a hit. I thought I cannot jump and attack, and my natural instinct is telling me to do that shit is really fucking me over badly. There's no weapons. Oh god, this is just... ugh. It's frustrating. Not just because it goes against your instinct, but because if they just change one or two things, like a slightly bigger box, the goblin thing comes out a little bit lower. It could be manageable. Not great, but manageable. But this game insists on doing everything fucking wrong. It's, ugh. I feel bad for any poor kid who bought a Sega CD trying to hope that this game was gonna be fucking good. Well, kids bought it for Sonic, but, you know, or Terminator. Like, look at that. I have not given him a single fucking hit the entire goddamn life. Well, he can hit me, but I can't hit him. His hitbox is bigger than mine. That's bullshit. I can't even kick. Can I kick in the air? Okay, that's how you do it. There is no indication I could karate chop this motherfucker. There is zero indication. It's so awkward, but this makes too much. The game really wants you to fuck around and figure shit out. An early release for Sega CD? Yeah, it's an early release, but it also got a Sega Genesis port, which had a lot of the same clunky issues as far as the hitbox goes, as far as you know, taking damage but not having a recovery time. Anything that makes a regular platformer manageable to some degree, or you can use it to your advantage, does not exist in this fucking game. It's still stage 2? It should have been stage 3. Oh, what the fuck? How do I get rid of this shit? I'm not gonna make it past. I can punch ghosts, what the fuck? There's no way to telegraph this shit. That is completely unfair. There's no way to telegraph them. Oh my god, these fucking spiders are gonna kill me. Sorry, big boy. There's not even a game over screen. Oh my god. That's awful. Sony Gaming, everybody. Sony Electronic Publishing. This is... exactly. Like, This game should have been super, like, if you wanted, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but Castlevania is the Dracula horror game for a reason. You got Dracula, you got Frankenstein as a monster, you got death itself, you have boomerang crosses, you got holy water. It's a game where the gameplay is incredibly fucking rigid and just as stiff as a cracker. But it gives you enough shit to work around. Your boomerangs can go in angles, but you can't. Your whip is two-directional, but you have grenades you can throw up and down. It gives you stuff to work around your shortcomings. As unforgiving as the first game is, Sega Genesis even gives you more shit to work around with your Blood Legends and Generations. Even the Game Boy Castlevanias do a great job with that. And they lean a lot into that gothic atmosphere, and it's great. Even Simon's Quest, which isn't the best one, leans into that gothic atmosphere. But here it just feels like generic CGI screenshots took. They ripped out Keanu Reeves from the movie and made the most low budget thing they could. I understand the movie rights were expensive, but you couldn't make the ghost like one ghost that follows the entire map that looks like one of the Bride of Dracula or like Dracula himself or like cool like medieval apparitions. Maybe the ghosts of the people he killed as as Vlad the Impaler. That would have been a cool twist on the ghost. But when the level design is just kind of uninspired, the level design is uninspired, you can't recover and take damage with a non-stop rush of enemies that are very hard to hit. They have a big-ass hitbox. You have a tiny-ass hitbox. It has to be precise. No room for error. Very limited lives. No easy way to get continues, if there's even that in there. It's just not a recipe for a not so good time. It's again, they didn't test this shit. If they would have tested this shit, it would have been a lot better. Again, I wasn't expecting an amazing game or a great game, but a passable one. A passable one. You know, Spell Michael Jackson's Thriller has a better horror atmosphere than you, with the fucking zombies. And I mean with the "You Just Another Part of Me" playing in the background instead of Thriller. Fred fucks the legend himself, indeed. Believe us, the Castlevania anime series on Netflix could have the Belmonts fight the Universal monsters. That would have been orgasmic, bro. It's like, and you could have actually had Van Helsing like not completely kill Dracula, or someone brings back Dracula, and that would have been great. All in all, guys, get your closing thoughts in. I don't know what the fuck to think of this train wreck. I'll just start the game up again, just so we have the music playing. Yeah, but what do you put? Yeah, get your closing thoughts in here before the bats and rats or whatever the fuck else kills me. I think I'm not mad. I am horrifically disappointed. Because I don't expect Movie Legends games to be good. I mean, one of the worst I've ever seen was Wreck-It Ralph, because that was a boring, uninspired piece of shit that spoiled the movie from the first in-game cutscene. The film deserved much better. Yeah, I will. Given Coppola's alive and he still wants to make, hold up a second. Let me reload fucking Frankenstein, because that music's way fucking better at least. This is way too wispy for an ending. It's so odd, like you'd think with Castlevania it would be a shoo-in to make a much better Castlevania game. But no, Frankenstein did a lot better. Finish my fastest form and end up pursuing a certain next year? Oh, fingers crossed, I hope you get it. I really hope you do. Well, if you choose to go for it, I hope you do. Sorry, but you're too white for a Pell Grant. If your middle name Lamichaelis, you could have just put that down. You would have made something that's legally changing to Lamichaelis. You'll get somebody. Might only be 2K, but it's something. That's a joke for legal reasons. It's a joke. But yeah, man, it's just so nuts how you think the one that would be better. Yeah, when the half fighting game, half point-and-click adventure game is a better video game than your Dracula platformer, you've done fucked up terribly. I think Sony may have learned their lesson from the games, from Dracula when they made Frankenstein, because that would explain so fucking much. Just putting a new game for the music. Just get your last thoughts in, man. This is just Godfather 2, the game is nowhere near as below the first one. Well, I think because part of it is the first one. Wait, took you perfect for community college? Oh, great. Yeah, I think Godfather 2 is because, well, face it, Godfather 1's the big one, and then I don't know about 2, but I remember for 1 you played this unnamed character who was actively helping in the situation of the first film. And also at the time when Grand Theft Auto clones were really, really big. But I think by the time Godfather Part 2 had came out, you had Mafia, which kind of, I think, set the standard really fucking high. Yeah, I'm really... Well, we tried, we failed, but we tried. Well, guys, well... I'm going to be busy this upcoming Saturday. Sunday I should be fine, assuming nothing else comes up, but it might... Yeah. These weekends are going to be kind of busy, unfortunately, for you guys, but just how it is. But I am glad that we got a chance to try these disaster pieces out. So, until next time, this will be Shida. So, I'll revisit the game in the future for fucking sure. I'll probably play it off stream to get an idea what to do and play it through for you guys. This actually isn't too terrible. But until then, this is Shimo signing off. Take care. And raise those fucking horns.